Hey, what is up guys, it's your boy Michelangelo here bringing you another video. So, today we got a video from Game Cross talking about Final Fantasy VII Remake, who won't be coming for a long time. PS5 game? It's not fair. It's not fair. Why is my phone acting up right now? God damn it, not now. Anyway, guys, I was really holding out hope for this, because I was thinking to myself, oh my god, we got a new trailer, so, maybe, just maybe. I know this is Square Enix we're talking about, but just maybe. They've kept us waiting. I can't even talk right. They've kept us waiting for 4 years to give us a new trailer after they announced the trailer of the, first trailer in 2015, and now I was just a fool who thought that maybe, just maybe, we might get this game this year. But hey, it's fine. You know what? If it ends up being a cross-gen title, it's fine. We might end up getting this game on both the PS4 and the PS5. So you know what? Either way, let them just take their time on it, make it as perfect as they can, because we don't want to rush anything, even though it's been like 100 years now. We don't want to rush anything, so, anyway. Let's just see how this is gonna go, man. What can we do but just wait? It's not in our hands, it's not in my hands, it's in their hands. So, all we gotta do is just play the waiting game. Oh yeah, also another thing, shout out to Game Cross. This is their video. I'll link all of their info in the description down below. And yeah, just go check them out. They do game reviews, also countdowns to upcoming games that are coming out, among other things. So I'll link all of their info in the description down below. So go check them out. Really awesome channel. And yeah, but anyway, we got a video from Game Cross. So I've done enough talking and enough complaining, and just cue the music.
Now, rock that heat.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go!
In today's video, I'm going to be looking at the unfortunate news that it looks like Final Fantasy VII Remake won't be out for a very long time, given that it's a big-budget Square Enix JRPG, and it's of a franchise like Final Fantasy. I don't think many of us were expecting to play it in 2019. However, I held out a modicum of hope.
I did too!
Considering
Since we got a new trailer,
We'll get episode 1 in late 2019 or early 2020, but in this case, it's more so looking like this is going to be a late 2020 title or late 2021 game based on Square Enix financials. We'll take a look at that, and also, speaking of delays, another heavy hitter has been delayed. Skull and Bones, Ubisoft's new IP, has been delayed, and it won't be
late 2020
at E3 of this year. That's
or 2021? Are you kidding me?
A naval-based game harkening back to a.
We're all gonna be dead by then. I'm telling you right now, we're all gonna be dead.
You never know.
They still have to do a lot of work.
Why do they have to take so long?
Take a look at the newly announced Rocket Arena, a brand new 3v3 first-person shooter coming from Nexon and Final Strike Games. First up, let's talk about the unfortunate news about the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, if you actually analyze the Square Enix financials that just came out, WCCF Tech did a pretty great breakdown of it, and we'll leave a link in the description box down below. Okay. But initially, they had high expectations for fiscal year 2020. That's ending on March 2020. Fiscal years generally run from the end of March to the end of March the following year, but in this case, their fiscal year 2020 has been shifted to actually show lesser projections, and those projections for fiscal year 2020 have rather been shifted into fiscal year 2021. meaning that the heavy hitters from Square Enix being the Final Fantasy VII remakes, and it should also be mentioned that they have an Avengers project in the works.
True,
Chances
true.
are both
Which I'm really hyped for
have been
too.
delayed into fiscal year 2021. That's the only thing that makes sense because they initially had the fiscal year of 2020 pegged to be a big year for Square Enix. Now, that's not necessarily the case. Now, they do have a couple of other projects in the works. It should be noted that Babylon's Fall by Platinum Games is in development, and there's set to be a new shooter in development by People Can Fly, the guys that did A Bulletstorm. So those games could end up being pretty big titles, but they're not going to be at the level of, say, a Final Fantasy VII Remake or an Avengers project. Now, I primarily want to talk about the Final Fantasy VII Remake because now we have an idea that it's coming in fiscal year 2021. That being probably late 2020 to early 2021. I think that's generally the release window a lot of us have come to expect, just based on the fact that whenever Square Enix announces a game, it takes them absolutely forever to actually get that game out. For any other publisher, they would be absolutely...
This freaking game got announced in 2015.
It's been common practice. Kingdom
So
Hearts
2021...
6 years to release. Final Fantasy 15, I don't even want to think about how many years it took that game to be released. And Final Fantasy 7 Remake was announced all the way back in 2015. And now here we are in 2019. Everybody's losing their minds over a new trailer. But did that trailer even show us a lot? Not really. We're probably going to hear more next month at E3. But it does look like the game isn't going to be ready by the end of the year. I think a lot of us were already expecting the game's probably not going to be out by the end of the year, given that Square Enix released Kingdom Hearts 3 at the beginning of the year, and for Square Enix to release 2 big-budget JRPGs in the same calendar year, that probably was not going to happen. But still, it's a big disappointment to me.
That's wishful thinking right there.
Game seemingly being shifted to fiscal year 2021, it just gets me a little scared. Like, how much can they really push back this game? I know Final Fantasy VII is an incredibly ambitious game, and they're going to want to do the game justice. It's one of the most iconic games of all time, and there's a reason why ahead of the official announcement of the FF7 remake, there was so much clamor for it because people love the game, and for Square Enix to mess up the remake of Final Fantasy VII, yeah, that would be an absolute disaster. This is something that's been handed to them. Like, they always had this idea in the back door. We can pull out the Final Fantasy VII remake whenever we want, and it is going to be a massive game, but it's not going to be a massive game, and it could do a lot of damage to Square Enix as a brand if they don't do that remake justice. So I can understand why they're really taking their time with it. At the same time, the game was announced all the way back in 2015, and at some point, you gotta take a crap or get off the pot, and it's time to actually release these games. I'm tired of being strung along by Square Enix getting a trailer every year or two and then just being told the game will come when it's ready. Well, don't announce the game so early. I think a lot of other publishers are starting to do it right, where they announce a game and then the game is ready to be released 6 months later. At the very least, don't be announcing games 4 or 5 years early ahead of time. I know that's been Square Enix MO recently, but I just generally feel that a lot of that anticipation dissipates over time, and yes, in the case of FF7, it just seems like if they release a trailer, all that hype is gonna come back around, but that's in the case of Final Fantasy VII. I don't want to see this become common pattern for Square Enix, where they announce these games 4 or 5 years ahead of time, sometimes even longer than that, then they see constant delays. They just gotta do something where they put these games out at a consistent basis. I'm not saying we have to see new Final Fantasy games every year, but what I am saying is I want to see compelling Square Enix properties come out at a consistent pace, and I don't think that's too much to ask for. But in the case of the 7 remake, it looks like,
because if you release a trailer so early,
a while. Again, link
like the first one, 2015, right?
Description box down below.
It took them 4 years to release the next trailer.
So I would,
you know, like, so look at that period of time. You know, all the hype is dead. You know, like, now the hype is back, and now it's gonna die again. After this, you know, show us whatever they're gonna show us at E3 2019, you know, in June. You know, like, now that we know the game is window is 2021 or 2020, like late 2020 that is. I mean, like, come on, man. The hype is gonna die.
Set in the golden age of piracy, a naval-based game, I think it has a lot of potential.
Like, I'm not even holding my breath anymore. If it comes out, it comes out. Like, I'm done. You know, hell, maybe it'll even come out on the PS6 now. Like, I don't know. I guess this was just one game.
Rest assured, we are working as hard as ever to make sure that the game is going to be as great as possible and quality.
Like, I'm glad it exists, but it kind of feels like
exciting journey to bring you.
I'll never have it in my hands, man, because of how long these guys are taking. I mean, don't get me wrong, they need to take as much time as they can to make this game as perfect as possible. You know, this remake as perfect as possible. You know? But at the same time, man, like,
imagine that it will be a PlayStation 4 game, but at this point,
I mean, it just goes back to the whole thing of announcing games before they're ready, man.
Which is a point I forgot to
make people wait. People forget about game. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It is really crazy. But you know what? All we can do is just play the waiting game.
cross-generation version with souped-up visuals on the PlayStation 5, I think that's entirely possible as well. Back to the point of Skull and Bones, this is a game where I'm okay with them delaying, and it's not like this game was announced all the way back in 2015, although I feel like it has been a little bit.
Like I had
Skull and
hope.
Bones was originally
Now it's just been crushed. Like I'm hyped for the June stuff that we're gonna get for FF7, but at the same time I feel like, oh,
The Crew was a game that had a lot of anticipation going
How
into
long?
its
How much
release.
longer
It turned
do I
out
have
not
to
too
wait?
well, and then we had The Crew 2. That game didn't do too well from a sales standpoint either. Just announced by
Square Enix, why are you doing this? Why? Why? And the same case with the Avengers project too. They announced it, what, in 2017, the first trailer? It's 2019 right now. We haven't gotten jack on that game at all. Nothing. No new trailer, nothing. Like, oh my god.
The more damage they take, the further they'll be hurled out by each and every strike until they're knocked out of the arena. With a variety of unique characters with different rockets and abilities to master, rapid fire.
We're just gonna have to get PS5, people. Like that's the only way this is gonna work. Because I feel like FF7 and even the Avengers project too, they're gonna both be next gen or cross gen, you know, games, you know. So I don't know.
During the first rounds of widespread plays, you can sign up for the
I'm just so.
selected for Rocket Arena's.
It's just so unfair. It hurts. I'm not gonna lie.
Phases again where you can play through it, but it is windows of time.
Like even look at the whole Final Fantasy 15 thing. We had to wait for that. That game was initially called Versus 13, right? Then it changed and everything. It was initially supposed to come out on the PS3. Then we had to wait so many years. Oh my god. Then it finally came out in 2016 and it was crazy. Kingdom Hearts 3, 6 years.
And we'll keep
like,
you guys
what?
posted as we hear more. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, it looks like the Final Fantasy VII Remake has been delayed. Originally, I think Square Enix was planning for the game to be out in 2019 or early 2020, at least episode 1 of it. Yeah. But now it's more so looking like a late 2020, early 2021 title, and that brings up a lot of questions that hopefully will get some clarity to come E3 and Square Enix's presence there.
I hope so.
That won't be
I really
out
hope
very
so.
soon is Skull and Bones. That's been delayed and it won't be at E3.
I just hope 2020,
like,
God, man.
Games have announced Rocket
I'll be a freaking old man by then. Like, come on.
The closed beta is set for May 23rd until the 29th. Hopefully, a full release follows soon thereafter.
I'm just not gonna hold my breath anymore.
With all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching and goodbye.
I was so
Hey guys,
hyped.
we hope you enjoyed.
Anyway, guys, man, I was so hyped, and now I don't know. This just feels so like the whole part of it being out there, the game being out there, being in development. You know, knowing that it's out there. I guess it kind of eases my mind in a way. But at the same time, it feels like we're going to have to wait years and years for us to be able to play this. By the time that, like, we'll freaking have kids by the time, like, you know, this game comes out. Like, what? Oh, man. Or freaking, like, be dead. I don't know, man. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how long we have to wait for this. Oh, man. Anyway. I'm done. I'm done, man. Just let me know what you guys think. You know, are you... There's no way you guys can be okay with this. I mean, at the same time, I get it. You know, they have to take their time with this. But I just don't like the whole idea of announcing games so early. It's just annoying. Extremely annoying. I almost went retarded for a second there because I'm just so conflicted in my mind anyway. So pissed off that this is happening anyway. I just don't like this whole idea of announcing games way early in development. And then we have to wait freaking 6 to 95 years for them to come out. It's just annoying. Square Enix, you need to stop this. You really do need to stop this. Please, please. You did the same thing with Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy 15, Avengers Project, Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Like, come on. The hype train can't keep on. Like, you have to keep people's attention, man. Like, now we all forgot about this. Once this trailer came out, we got to a point where we were thinking, oh my god, there's no way they're going to announce anything about Final Fantasy 7 Remake. And then when it comes out, you're like, oh my god, okay, here we go. We're back. Then you get news like this about the game coming out in freaking 2065. I don't know. That's not a real number. But anyway, I don't know, man. Look, all I'm saying is, I want this game in my hands. Can you do that for me, Square Enix, please? And for all of us, gentlemen. All the fans of this series, please, we beg you. You know, you can't be doing this, man. It's not fair. You know, it's like literally giving us a candy and then taking it away halfway. Like, it's just annoying. Anyway, I have ranted enough. Like, this is the first video where I've literally ranted, man. No, I think it's the second one because I ranted about the whole Jump Force thing. Anyway, guys, that's my reaction. to this video. I'm not okay with this. This is very annoying. I really thought that for a second we had hope for this video. I mean, not for this video, but for this game. Sorry. But I guess we're just gonna have to play the waiting game some more. Again. I freaking hope I'm not dead by then. Anyway, my name is Michelangelo. Please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. If you enjoyed this video, I would super appreciate it. Also, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I would also appreciate that. Also, hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload and stream. I would super appreciate that. And I guess we'll take it from there. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. My name is Michelangelo. If you enjoyed my reaction video, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys next time.